We are I'll tell you in a second here when we are live. Apparently we are fixing to be.
Moby Mitchell says Moby Mitchell's live now. Watch live video. I clicked that.
All right, let me go down here.
I think we are live.
I believe we are live too.
Okay.
There we are, my friend.
I got it.
We are live on
Michael Hopkins. Hi, Herschel. Michael Hopkins. It was the surgery guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, Michael. I hope you're well, bud.
Yeah, Michael.
How about it, Moby? We're coming up on the top of the hour here. Steve, how about it, Moby? Herschel. Hey, Herschel. He's a regular. Kim Ponder, also a regular. Good Friday afternoon, gents. Jay Raymer. Good day, everybody.
Good day, everybody.
Looking good in those T-shirts. We're going to talk about those in a minute. Of course, we're looking good in these T-shirts. Hell, this is the police T-shirts, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's 59 and change, 59 quarter, 59 and a quarter. Coming up on 59 and a half for Steve, buddy boy. See, we can't. Nice shirts, guys. Good. We'll talk about them.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. We are 30 seconds away from going live, everybody.
So why don't I just be quiet now?
What a concept.
That's never going to happen. Oh, share. I didn't share.
Yeah. Share your thing.
Steve.
Share. All right, here we go. Going silent.
Just turned it up. I couldn't hear it. Hey, bud.
Hello, my friend. Uh-oh.
Well, I heard you loud. Good gosh.
Yeah.
And I got an echo on myself here.
Yeah, turn you down.
I am down.
Okay. You got something up. You've got your face. You've got your, there you go. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Now we're good to go.
I'm still hearing an echo.
How about now?
Let me hear again.
How about now?
No, you killed it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve, for doing what you should have done to begin with, but that's okay.
Then.
That's fine. I'm okay. I'm great. I'm ready to go. Good to go here on this end, baby.
Yes.
Jeez. There's 8 of us watching on Facebook right now. Is that me and you?
And some others.
I got it. But 2 of those 8 are me and you. Got it. Thank you.
And growing by the moment.
Well, I don't know. And that's up to 9 already. Wow, you're right, Steve. Look at this.
And
wow.
And there's folks watching us on YouTube right now.
You're on YouTube. Yeah. Right on YouTube. Oh, that's right. YouTube's new.
Yeah.
It's new on YouTube, everybody. How you doing?
Yeah. Welcome to. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Why me? What? Okay. Thank you. I will. But I'd like to know, since we're not actually looking to see who's watching us on YouTube, would you all go to the Facebook thing, Moby Mitchell Facebook page, and let us know you're watching on YouTube? That's fair to ask, isn't it? What?
That's confusing.
Well, then you say it to them where it's not.
Yeah.
You're right. It probably is confusing.
Can
I get this show via podcast? That's Ray Benario. Roy L. Benario Jr. Can you get on podcast?
Fistfulofradio.com. Go there.
Is that podcast?
Yes. That's you go to
That's our podcast.
If you go to fistfulofradio.com, yes, you can find it there. All of these shows are archived forever and ever. Amen. On fistfulofradio.com.
As well they should be.
Yeah, forever and ever. And also these video events that we do every day are archived forever on Facebook and will be forever and ever on YouTube as well.
And it's exactly as the founders intended. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Let's talk about these T-shirts we got on, Steve.
There you go.
What's that? Jay Raymer said alien music. What's he talking? That's Steve talking about what's under the South Pole. We'll get more of that later. All the episodes are archived. Jay Raymer said, and you're right, sir. Thank you very much. See, that's on Facebook. I like the one of my favorite parts about this Moby and Mitchell program that we do each day is the fact that we can communicate with our audience that's on Facebook. And people write in, they just drop a line or two. Hi there, my sweet things. Tammy Griffin, she's there every day. Michael Hopkins said hi. He just had kidney stone surgery 2 or 3 different times because there were several stones down in there. I don't think he had them bronze, but that would be nice prizes that we could give away here on the Moby and Mitchell broadcast.
That would be, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Herschel Smith, how about it, Moby? Kim Potter, good afternoon, gents. Jay Raymer, good afternoon and good day, everyone. Kim Potter, looking good in those shirts. Greg Bowman, nice shirts, guys. Sounds good on Facebook. Stephen King says sounds good on Facebook, but he owns the fistfulofradio.com website. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm still getting a bit of an echo here, Steve. I don't know why. Yeah, it's probably you.
I don't have anything up that would send me back to you.
Yeah, you'd think not, but then first thing you know, go, wait a minute. Steve, quote Steve. Oh, wait a minute. How about now?
No, not now. No.
But is that not a Steve quote? Oh, wait a minute. How about that? Okay. No, it is too, Steve.
I don't have anything up that would send me back to you. So
well, at this age, I don't either.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, nice. Sure. Sounds good on Facebook. Stephen King. Thank you, Stefan. Hi from Austin, Texas. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, Austin, Texas. What happened in Austin here just recently that was in the news? Days ago?
The billboard. They put a billboard outside the city limits.
Yeah, the defunded police.
Enter at your own risk.
The police have been defunded. These shirts that we're wearing, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're seeing us, Steve Mitchell, God bless you, buddy, bought me and brought to my house yesterday this shirt because it's like a shirt he's got.
Yeah.
And it's the American flag, of course, up there with blah, 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 blue stripe. One of the stripes is blue, which is indicative of support for police. Yes. And it didn't really get through the fog to me yesterday because I did too many drugs in the 80s, man. but wait a minute, that's the police thing. Yeah, God bless the United States of America, and God bless our law enforcement communities that are pledged to keep us safe.
Yeah.
To keep us safe from harm. I have a blue light in the dining room window of my house. That's 24/7. There's a blue light there. That's support for police as well. And now I got this T-shirt that Steve got me. I've got another shirt that says support the police. I can't remember exactly what it says, but police. No, I think it says police lives matter is what it says. And I got to find that shirt again, and I'll wear that one day. But I love the police. God bless the police. Where would we be without the police? And if I wasn't such a pussy, I'd be a police officer myself because I support them wholeheartedly. And they've been in the news lately. Did you see the news story this morning about the bad guy that opened fire on them with an AK-47 pistol?
No.
Yeah, they pulled up alongside 2 occupants of a car, pull up alongside an unmarked police car, and alongside of him, they were just sitting parked somewhere. I don't know if they're running radar or what they were doing, but working traffic. I don't know. But cop pulled up. The car pulled up with 2 occupants in it, and next to this unmarked police car. And the cop rolled his window down, and the driver's side of what we'll call the bad guy vehicle, or we in the system we call it the BGV, bad guy vehicle. And got out with this AK-47 handgun and opened fire on these officers. And these very well...
Sorry. Guard dog.
I got one. You saw my guard dog, little Gucci?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Roxy. You just heard Roxy's head weighs about what Gucci weighs.
Your guard dog is breakfast for my guard dog.
I absolutely understand that, but can you get your guard dog to shut the hell up?
Quiet.
Okay.
All right. That'll do it. Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah. Hey, stop.
I can tell. Listen to how well trained Steve's dog is. Roxy, will you please be quiet?
Sorry about that.
You know what he did? She did come. Okay. I'm listening for Roxy. By gosh. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. And anyhow, where was we at?
Anyway, they got out of the car with an AK-47 pistol.
Right. And opened fire on these officers. Obviously not a well-trained guy, because that AK-47 pistol contraption is not something that an untrained guy can shoot accurately. And the officers, well-trained as they are, exited the vehicle, I guess rolled out onto the ground, and opened fire back on that guy. The guy driving the BGV, the bad guy vehicle, he drove away and left the other guy standing there with his thumb up his ass. And so he was arrested. And you know what else? They also got the guy driving the BGV, the bad guy vehicle, and he was arrested too. Nobody was injured.
Amazing.
What's the odds of having a story like that with multiple rounds expended and nobody injured? Wow, boy. Wow. But it is, Steve, he had this shirt on the other day, and I commented on how much I like the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it just looks like pro-America. Honestly, I looked at your shirt, Steve. I didn't think police.
Mm-hmm.
God bless the police. I love them. Men and women, boys and girls, sheriff's office and police departments, all of them. God bless you. Thank you so much for protecting me and my family and being willing to lay down your lives for me and my family. God bless you. But Steve had the shirt on. And then a couple of days, I commented on it. And a day or two later, he said, I ordered you a T-shirt like that. I said, really? And then he delivered it yesterday. And I said, well, is yours clean? Because is that clean, Steve?
Yes, it is brand new.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Oh, did you brand new? Did you buy a new one?
I bought another one. Yes.
So now you have two?
Yes, I have two.
I only have one. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Yeah. So
I'll just sit over here and eat the fish. Don't worry about me.
Hey, if you,
but I really appreciate that.
You're welcome, brother, because I know that you do support the police, and as much as you do, you needed to have one of these.
Yes, I do. And I've got other things that show police support. Wait a minute, can I show you one? My favorite thing that shows police support? It's that.
How about that?
How about that? By gosh! And this right here, I store in there. Is free tickets to the movies, but that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, okay. let me. This is not. We get no kickback or nothing like that. If you would like to get one of these shirts, let me tell you how you can get one.
Okay.
The name of the site is teespring.com. TEE spring.com. It's one word.
Go to the Moby and Mitchell Facebook page and see a picture of me and him wearing these shirts. If you want to look as cool as we look,
well, if you want,
come on, man. If you want to look this cool,
it's teespring.com, and you search for.
And if you're a lady with large breasts, you go ahead and wear it. That would look great too. Look at that. Look at this. See, there I am. What do you think? This is like me having breasts. How'd I look?
Squirrel.
Never mind.
And if you search for Super Police Carbon Onyx, Super Police Carbon Onyx. This is the name of this
C-A-R. Wait a minute, spell it. Super Police. Super Police. Carbon. C-A-R-B-O-N-O-N-I-X.
Yeah, O-N-Y-X.
O-N-Y. See there? Ain't you glad we spelled
it? That's the design of this T-shirt. That's the name of this T-shirt.
But was it not smart that we spelled it, Steve?
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Thank you.
Anyway.
I'm from Austin, Texas.
God, they defunded the police over in Austin, flipping Texas. What are you idiots thinking? This is Texas, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well.
Come on, man.
It's Austin.
Come on, man.
Austin is a progressive city. So,
yeah, I know. I know. If there's a liberal city in Texas, it's Austin.
Yeah. Progressive. Isn't it funny how the
Houston ain't like that.
Isn't it funny how the word progressive, isn't the word how the funny progressive is just the opposite?
Do what? Oh, yes. Not anything
yeah,
but yes. Yeah. Stephen King says Comrex with a question mark. What?
What about Comrex?
Stephen King.
That's because we were late to join. I joined him just seconds before we went.
Wait a minute. This is you making another mistake. That's 2 today, Steve.
Hang on a minute.
But I do appreciate the
t-shirt.
That
was I connected just seconds before we went on the air. That's what he was saying.
That's why it kind of seemed like we were a little off kilter when we first joined. Is that right?
Yeah, we're on now. We're on.
Is it? Wait a minute. Is that not right?
Yeah. No. We're on.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to embarrass you, but boy, you suck sometimes.
Hey.
So do I. I do all the time.
We're juggling. We're juggling hamsters over here. So
juggling hamsters. Yeah. Yeah, but kittens got claws. It's easier to juggle hamsters than kittens.
Yeah.
It's
Friday.
Wait a minute. Greg Bowman just said, "Where can I get one of them shirts?" Steve will do it again.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to put it on our Facebook page. Actually, I'm going to put it up here right now on our comments.
Why don't you do it, dear? Why don't you do it during the 2-minute segment when we break here in 8 minutes?
Okay. All right.
Rather than taking your attention away from me, because I might say something important. What are the odds of that?
What are the chances?
Yeah, I know. Comrex up. Yeah. When can I get one of them shirts? You can get them now. Go ahead and get one. Kim Ponder said reverb. Why did she say reverb?
That's
did you turn on some reverb?
News. That's old news.
So we had some reverb earlier, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's 3, Steve. Okay. All right, 3.
Okay.
Let's see. Hi there, my sweet things. Tammy Griffin, Jay Raymer, Alien Music. What was that, you think? Can I get the show via podcast? That was old. We talked about that. Jay Raymer. all these episodes are archived.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
they
old
are.
news.
I'm just reading down the list. Go ahead. What, buddy? What, buddy?
I put it up in the comment section of today's show, the website and the name of the T-shirt. So get you one. All right.
You did. I see it there now.
All right, there you go.
Because I was talking, you weren't paying attention to me at all.
I can multitask, dude.
At your age?
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Looking at you.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Kim Potter said Funky Friday. Yeah, I guess.
It is.
Search for Super Police Carbonics.
That's it.
Carbonics at Teespring. Okay, good, dude. Thanks, guys. End of day. I will have a couple ordered. There you go. I like this shirt. I do. I really do.
Yeah.
God bless those that choose law enforcement as a career. And for those police that might be listening, you're looking at me over the top of your glasses now. Like
I was giving you the stink eye, dude.
My grandmother used to look at me that way too.
That's when you know you messed up.
You reminded me of Nanny. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, but it depends on what I'm looking. If I'm looking at our Zoom meeting pictures, which are absolutely live and instantaneous, that's about 15 or 20 seconds behind
Facebook,
our Facebook page.
All right.
So when you're looking at me over your glasses, you've already been pissed off. I got it.
Yeah. All right.
Echo way back, Moby.
That's
Echo
old news. Old news.
No, it's not the bottom.
All right. Okay then. All right. Moving ahead.
Okay.
Let's begin the show. What do you think?
Fine. No, in a minute.
All right. Whatever.
Let's see here. I'm gonna put some glasses on. I can look at you over. I got some glasses over. I can look at you over them. Excuse me.
All right. Thank you.
I had to hawk up a lung there. I'm good.
All right.
Don't worry about it. But you heard Roxy there a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pet dating site, Steve.
Oh boy.
That helps animals find love and friendship. You need to make Roxy know for sure that she's the only woman in your life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. The cuffing season is fluffing season, Steve. Roxy will get jealous if you don't get this straight with that dog. It's okay, little girl. That's all right, Roxy. Yeah, you're pretty. Now, he's not looking for another woman. Pet dating site helps animals find love and friendship. When cuffing season is fluffing season, don't let Roxy get jealous on you, baby. Okay. Oh, by the way, talking about police a while ago and how much we love them. Mm-hmm. This guy that looked like a punk. He looked like a young man. You couldn't tell I couldn't even tell if he was a black guy, white guy, a Hispanic guy, whatever. But he shot into the car with these two officers in it and shot them both in the head area.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like he was a bad shot. He just wasn't. Thank God he didn't deliver fatal shots. And the female's already out of the hospital.
Oh, cool.
By the way. Yeah. But the other guy, the male, the younger one, is still in intensive care, and hopefully by the grace of God will be fine. But everybody's seen that video, I assume, running off like some little whatever. But there's now the reward. Have you heard?
No, how much?
It's up to almost $700,000.
Holy crap!
Kidding. So don't you think some of his buddies are going to know that he did? He's already bragged about it a time or two. Somebody's going to turn him in.
Dead man walking.
We will eventually hear about the arrest of that guy.
Dead man walking.
The arrest and Dead Man Walking. That was a good movie. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Dead Man Walking?
Great movie. Yeah.
Susan Sarandon.
Yes. And
played a nun in that movie. That was good.
And Sean Penn. And Sean Penn.
He was the bad guy. Yeah. And they killed his ass too. Mm-hmm. Right at the end of the movie. I don't want to ruin it. Never mind. Dead Man Walking. I don't know how it ends. It was a death penalty that he'd been had though, but the nun kept going by to see him. But eventually, I hope they get him and incarcerate that son of a gun, convict him, and put him away for the rest of his life. That's what needs to happen. I don't want him to. And I don't think, by and large, I don't think many police officers want to kill him. That's not necessarily true. Never mind. I didn't say that. Yes, sir. Here's to all law enforcement and military. Amen to that, Carl Zigland. Thank you. Morning, kids. It's my birthday, so I won't be talking so much. Raymond Bernal said that. But it's not morning. Raymond, not Mormon. Did I say Mormon?
Raymond will be day drinking today, probably.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
I got me a little drink right here, buddy.
Here's to you, Raymond.
Here's to you,
my
Raymond.
Red Solo cup.
This is a mixture though of iced tea and pink lemonade. It's my Arnold Palmer.
Wow.
That I made for myself right before the show started. Yeah, I went to make Winky so I can get through 2 hours without having to go again. What do you think?
Good luck with that, pal.
That's the Moby and Mitchell program, everybody. Yeah, but on that same sheet of paper, almost $700,000 in reward money. Go get him, boys.
Yeah.
And some of his friends are going to call the cops on him. You know what? It's as every day ends without hearing about an arrest and that assault. You dadgummit, come on, guys. So yeah, and somebody go ahead and turn his ass in. Let them know who he was. And I think they might already know. Probably, truth be known, they probably do already know, but they're trying to find out all the tales about him and his friends. But before they arrest his ass.
Yeah. And anybody who might be harboring him, because they're complicit too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, they don't
harboring or hiding.
Yeah.
Harboring. That was like a navigating term right there. Harboring.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right.
You were saying?
No, I'm
what? And it's almost 20 past right now.
I know we have just about killed 20 minutes.
Not nearly, not quite all the way yet, though. Oh, Steve sent me yesterday. He said to me right before the show started, he said, I sent you a couple of jokes. And I printed them and they were laying over here. At the end of the show yesterday, Steve, at the end of the show, I looked around on my printer and there laid the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, I didn't get either one of them.
You want to do them now? That'd be a great way to get into the first break of the day. With a little humor.
Well, I guess.
All right.
Ain't been no damn humor so far.
So far, yeah.
So.
Hey, look, if you're gonna cut me down, do it properly, okay?
Mr. Asshole.
Thank you.
Cut you down.
Thank you.
I want to cut down. Come on, kiss my butt, buddy.
Take care.
If you'll wash your mouth off real good, I'll let you. I enjoyed your visit yesterday.
Yes, we have
fun.
Fun.
When you came over here yesterday with my T-shirt, I didn't put it on, but I knew it would fit.
Yeah, we have fun here.
Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed your visit yesterday here at Taos, and he said he was changing the camera on my computer that I broadcast on.
I tweaked your camera.
I don't see any difference today from yesterday.
It's a subtle thing. Subtle changes.
Oh.
Yeah. Get back.
What were you intended to make happen? Because right now it looks just like it did yesterday.
I tweaked the colors on your camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't notice any.
I do.
Do you really?
But that's just me.
But on your end, seriously,
I see a little bit of change, and that's all we needed, just a little bit of change. But back to the jokes.
Okay. What about you? Back to the jokes in a minute. Yeah. So, can the people that are watching us on our Facebook page, will they notice it a little different?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't care, do you?
I don't care.
Steve doesn't care.
Yeah.
I care.
Oh, great. Okay, so
didn't know you played a keyboard, Steve. That's right. Do you play in a band? No, he's not playing a keyboard. He's damn typing. That's what he's doing.
No, the keyboard.
When you hear that noise, yeah, I see the keyboard over there. Can you play it?
No.
We got to make you get it out sometime and go crank. Now, when you hear that, that's him typing. That's him not paying attention to anything that's going on the show. He's typing. Go ahead, type some more, Steve. Dude, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy yellow dog. Go ahead, type some.
You have something up over there, by the way. You have your PC up.
I have Bricklink up. I do not. Fox jumped.
You have something up over there. Oh, wait a minute. My bad.
Wait a minute. Wait. Say it again. Is that 4?
Yeah, that was me.
See? Because I heard, I'm even now hearing a little echo.
No,
I didn't now. You turned it off again, didn't you?
Right.
Son of a gun.
All right. So back to the jokes.
I love your mom. I want you to never met the woman. I never did. But notice I called you a son of a gun.
Thank you. My mom appreciates that.
That was not what I was necessarily thinking. God damn.
Mom, you know what my mama would have said about you?
She'd love my ass.
You know what she would have said about you? What's wrong with him?
She could have been a program director then. Back in the day.
You are a program director's nightmare. So back to the jokes.
Boy, I tell you more than how many program directors? Dean Hallam, Neil McGinley. God, before that, I can't even think. Ed, I can't remember how many program directors. Andy Bobian. Yeah. Back during the years, I have been. But you know what? I made all of them money. Amen.
I guess.
Nah, come on, you know. It also makes it more likely to be attacked by anti-face mask rearview mirrors. What are you saying about this? Is it? Scientists have discovered what they believe is the world's oldest sperm that was frozen inside a blob of tree resin in Myanmar. Frozen inside that blob of tree resin 100 million years ago. And scientists believe they've discovered the world's oldest sperm. Really? Okay. Not only that, they say the DNA matches that DNA of Mick Jagger. Okay. Okay. Steve sent that. Thank you, Steve.
All right.
You knew I would appreciate that.
Thank you.
Willie, now speaking of that kind of stuff, Willie Nelson has admitted in his new autobiography that he cheated on all of his previous wives. How many previous wives were there, you think? Probably 4 or 5.
At least.
5 or 6. We need to check. When we go, we're going to go into commercials here for a couple minutes and find out how many wives Willie Nelson said. You know what? Alexa, how many times has Willie Nelson been married? Listen. 4 times. Thank you.
I can't hear her.
I
didn't hear her.
Okay, you can't hear her. Why can't you hear her?
Because you didn't have her mic turned on.
I did too. Yes, I did. Alexa, stop.
Not on program 2. So.
But you could hear it through the speaker. I could hear it in my headphones.
Yeah, but I couldn't. Never mind.
Wait a minute. But now it's on program 2. Alexa, how many times has Steve Mitchell been married?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Frankie Valli was married 3 times. He married Mary Mary.
All right. What could you hear that? Yeah. Alexa, stop. Could you? Uh-oh.
Fine. All right. Okay. So you were saying about Willie Nelson? He's been married 4 times?
I'm trying. Wait a minute.
I can hear you now.
Now I can't hear me.
What did you?
I turned something off.
Oh my God. He pushed a button and now he's made him. What about now? Can you hear yourself now? Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
Okay.
But I don't hear me in my headphones.
Okay. You've got to push in on your headphone there. You got to push in program 2.
Yeah.
All right. There.
Okay.
Yeah. Monitor. Turn it to program 2.
Headphone.
Yeah. God, this is.
No program.
See, we're not in the same place. Can you hear yourself now? All right.
No. I can hear you. Wait a minute. Let's try now. I had pushed a Q button in.
God almighty.
I bumped it.
For those who are new to the show, we're not in the same room. He's at home. I'm at home. We're miles apart. Boy, are we ever. So it would
be flawless if I were.
It would be.
So how many times has Willie Nelson been married? 4?
4 times, yes.
And if I ask her about Steve Mitchell, how many times he been married, and she said Frankie Valli's been married over how many times? All right.
So what about Willie
Nelson? Willie Nelson admitted in his new autobiography that he has cheated on all of his previous wives. And I wonder if his current wife says, "Let me introduce you to my attorney. You'll get to know him much better." If you don't keep your bobo put away, I'm telling you right now. Sounds like what Steve put here. It sounds like Willie is presidential material. Why squirrel?
Boy, that was a long way to get to that punchline.
But there was a lot of funny things between when I started and the punchline.
That's debatable.
I thought there was.
All right. So now it's time to take a break because we are 6 minutes overdue.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't I just shut up?
That's a great idea.
What are the idea? What's the odds of that happening?
We're going to take this 2-minute break and be back on fistfulofradio.com, Facebook,
everybody.
And YouTube.
CBD, you hear about it all over the place. There's signs on every corner telling you to get CBD at this place. Well, I encourage you to get CBD from the right place, and the right place is the Georgia Hemp Company in Sandy Springs. They've been around since long before this big CBD boom got going, and they source their products from the best places in the country. The tinctures, the oil, bath bombs, great CBD products just for you, available in Sandy Springs, and they will ship to you wherever you are. Just use the promo code RICH10 at checkout. It's called the Georgia Hemp Company. The Georgia Hemp Company, located at 290 Hildebrand in Sandy Springs. Again, the promo code RICH10 at checkout at thegeorgiahempcompany.com.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry. If your basement's damp, don't take a chance.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
There you go.
If your crawl space is wet, one call and you're set.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
I love that.
Call EverDry today. We make the moisture go away. Go to EverDryAtlanta.com. Okay. EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
I like that.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Billy Brew. Join me along with Rich Sullivan on The Opening Act with Sully and Billy, weekday mornings from 7 to 9 right here on fistfulofradio.com.
I want one of those. I want us to do one of those. And I want Sully and Billy to run it on their show.
We will.
Will they run it?
They will be happy to.
You think so?
Yes, they will.
Even if they know it's me?
Yeah, even if they know it's you.
Okay.
Yeah, you picked up on that, yes, indeed.
Yeah, I don't care. If they wash their mouths off real good. Hey, Michael Hopkins said, Moby, you looked a little pale when you first had your new camera hooked up. You look more natural now. Well, gee, don't he look natural?
Yeah.
I'd rather be seen than viewed. How many times you heard that? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Michael Hopkins says it's getting better each day. That's good because, to Kim. Okay, Kim had written that to him. Hi, Michael. Hope you're feeling better today. Hi, Kim. It's getting better each day. Well, that's good to hear, Michael. I wish you'd have saved those stones, though. We'd have had them bronze. We'd have given them out as prizes here on the Moby and Mitchell broadcast. I'm just saying. Hey, buddy, how are you?
All right.
How you doing? What are you going to do now?
Well,
according to Michael Hopkins, though, I looked a little pale when you first did your camera adjustment. You came over yesterday and did your camera adjustment.
That's why I adjusted your camera, because it needed to be adjusting.
Oh, okay.
Need the colors.
A small bucket. Yes. What?
A color tweak.
You're looking at me funny.
You needed a color tweak, and that's what I did. Wait.
A small bucket. Small bucket. That's a little pale. Little pale. Small bucket.
Hello.
Okay.
Insert.
Hey. What?
Insert rim shot here.
Well, thank you very much. Boom. Yeah. I'm surprised of all the sounds you got stored over there. You ain't got a damn rim shot.
No, man, we don't want to go there.
Yeah, just go. Boom.
No, we don't want to go there.
Boom. Rim shot. Boom. Alexa, can you play me a rim shot, baby?
I can't find the song Rimshot, baby.
So she's got to be in program 2 and program 1 for you to hear it down the line. Is that right? Alexa, you are beautiful.
Thanks. You too.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
All right. You took it out.
I turned her off.
All right, that's right. You did.
I hit program 2 there because we all know how good looking I am.
Yeah.
You too, Steve.
Yeah, right. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we're good looking men. That's right.
All right. Then.
Where on YouTube? James Griffin said, where on YouTube? Steve,
we have a page on, if you go to YouTube and search for Moby and Mitchell Radio Show, there we are right now, streaming.
Just like on Facebook.
Just like on Facebook. Yep.
Right there. I'd like to go do that, but you don't want me to, do you?
It'd be confusing. It's the same thing you see on Facebook right now, and you'd miss out on the comments that you see on Facebook right now.
So there's no comments on the YouTube.
Not like you see on Facebook right now.
Okay, got you.
And you don't want to miss out on that.
Little pale, small bucket.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Everyone, Charlize Theron. You said Theron or Theron?
Theron.
Theron. Okay. Yeah. Charlize Theron. I just found this, Steve. You're going to love this. You're going to love this.
Great.
Charlize Theron hasn't dated in over 5 years. She says she doesn't feel lonely. She's single, not ready to mingle. Okay, I got it. Steve.
Yeah.
You should look her up. I mean, you're single, buddy. And Roxy won't mind if she, and honestly, if you and Charlize were to become an item. That way she'd get to be my friend. And if she knew how much she would enjoy being my friend, no, huh?
Yes. You know what? She might not be for me.
Why not?
Because
she's gorgeous.
She's fabulously gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
She's a little, shall we say, weird. She has a 5-year-old child. Let's say child. She's raising her child to be genderless. So,
she's one of them, huh?
Yeah, she's one of them. So,
never mind.
I think I'll pass on that.
I'm trying. I spend a portion of each day trying to fix Steve up because I have a wonderful marriage and a relationship with my dear sweet wife, favorite wife yet. Out of all the wives I've had, I prefer her. But Steve, bless his heart, been married twice. You ought to go for. I'm telling you right now, number 3 is the winner. Go for it.
That's
baby.
what I've always heard.
Yep, third time's the charm. Go for it. So you really don't
genderless, right?
You know what? Let me see that child. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. Come here, baby. No, I want you to think weird about me, but I'm just going to look inside your panties just for a minute.
Yeah, it's a boy. It's a boy, everybody.
Well, you know,
there is. Sorry, go ahead.
You know, she doesn't want the child to become confused, I guess, as they grow up. You know what I mean? They don't want to.
Well, do you know what they're doing? What she's doing is ensuring that the child will be confused.
10-4. Yeah.
If there's a pecker there, it's a boy.
Exactly.
No pecker, no boy. Exactly. But she could probably find one as she continues to grow. There will be plenty presented, partner. I'm just telling you right now. Okay.
Want to hear a funny joke about Joe Biden?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to the master.
Oh, Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
Is that it? Johnny Carson. Okay.
Johnny Carson told a funny joke about Joe Biden. I don't know how old this joke is, but the master, take it away.
Well, Johnny's been off since the 70s.
No, I think he left in the 80s.
Alexa, when did Johnny Carson retire?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Johnny Carson's last episode of The Tonight Show aired on May 22nd, 1992.
Okay.
92. I'd like to say I'm sorry, Steve. You were correct. 92? Really? Okay.
Did you say I'm sorry?
I did. Kiss my ass. Okay. Move on. You were to Joe Biden's joke.
Here we go. Johnny Carson and Joe Biden.
On the political scene, one of the Democratic candidates is Senator Joseph Biden. Have you seen the problem he's been having? He went around and made a speech. And apparently, he quoted I think it was a British politician, took his speech and kind of paraphrased it as his own. Uh-oh. And then the press got on him. And then he was charged also with taking part of Bobby Kennedy's speeches. Wow. And Biden says, not to worry. He reassured his staff. He said, we have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Fear itself. Okay. Was that Truman or Roosevelt that said that?
That was Roosevelt.
Was it FDR?
Yeah.
No, Teddy Roosevelt, you idiot. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Them Roosevelts, they was a political fan.
Yeah, they were.
That was funny. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Yeah. Okay. I wonder when he said that. Alexa, when did Franklin Delano Roosevelt say we have nothing to fear but fear itself?
December 8th, 1941.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, during his first inaugural address in 1933.
Really?
Yeah. I knew it wasn't right after Pearl Harbor. You thought it was right after Pearl Harbor. That's why you said December 8th, 1941.
Yeah. Turn me down.
Turn you down?
Yeah. Turn Alexa down.
Okay. Alexa down. She's down right now.
Gives me feedback.
Oh, does it really? No, that's me giving you feedback, assholes. Mr. Asshole,
Please.
Sorry. Sir Asshole.
Get it right.
Sir Asshole. Okay.
Please give me some.
Yeah, but it was in the 30s when Roosevelt said we have nothing to fear itself.
Well, we always
look it up. We're going to go into another commercial break here in about 3 minutes, and when we do, you look that up, or I'll look it up.
I'm getting a little crosstalk. Do me a favor, turn the PC fader off of your board.
God damn it, it is off.
All right.
It is off. I got BrickLink up. Yeah. You're still getting some. Wait. How about now?
Oh, thank you very much.
Is that better? That one was me.
Asshole.
Not just asshole.
Mr. Asshole.
King asshole. Your Majesty, King asshole.
Main asshole.
What?
You're the main asshole.
Main asshole. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We're going to do a small town soapbox this morning. And Mary Beth had said to me, small town soapbox used to be a staple of the Moby in the Morning show for a lot of years. Do a small town soapbox each day, a lovely piece I would either write or find, or it would be sent to me. And Mary Beth wanted me to start doing soapboxes again because she thought that would really add to the Moby and Mitchell show. And I'm thinking, I was talking to Steve about this, and we both think not every day, because it's just a 2-hour show. And that takes 2 or 3 minutes out of a 2-hour show. And that's like a significant portion. So maybe if we do that, we could do it maybe once or twice a week, a soapbox. Right?
Yes, I think it's a good thing.
And you signed off on that. You said maybe so. Yeah, we could do that.
I think it's a good thing.
And if you don't think it's a good thing, it's not going to be a thing at all, Steve.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Kim Ponder said, hilarious, Miss Johnny. Miss Johnny?
Miss Johnny.
Miss Johnny.
We miss Johnny.
Oh, Miss Johnny, as in absence from our presence. Yes. Got it. Charlize is from South Africa. Of course, she's weird. Any white people from Africa, you gotta wonder.
Now that's racist. That's racist.
No, it's not. Okay, how about white people from Africa without a British accent? Is that racist?
Anytime you conjure, anytime you bring in the color, that's racist.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
now
not.
It is. These days, it is.
These days, yeah. These days,
yeah.
Donald Philip Huffstetler. Oh, he's been becoming a regular, isn't he? We've seen his name before. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, Stephen. He said, good afternoon, gents. Gents is a good thing.
It's nice to be a gent.
You go to the gym frequently, and I know you say about every day. You try to go every day. You don't make it. You make it. Is it fair to say 3 times a week?
3, 3. Average about 3.
See, I know you quite well. There is a fitness company. I saw this today, and I thought, dadgone, okay, maybe I will. A fitness company is going to give $13,000 to people that work out and diet for 3 months.
Dang.
I know. I didn't want Mary Beth to see that. And as I read on through it, I said, wait a minute. Hold on.
What's the catch?
What would be what's the catch? That's right. 1, it's just for 4 people.
Oh, okay.
And 2, it's for a company in Indiana.
Well, okay.
Go up there and work out with a bunch of Yankees. I'll pass. No, thank you. Indiana Bay. It's called Total Shape. So I'd like to say $13,000 to work out and diet for 3 months, but only to 4 people. And I would also say, never mind.
And you got to move to Indiana. So basically what they're saying is you got to move to Indiana for $13,000.
That's another downside to it, isn't it?
All right.
It says 22. We probably need a break now, don't we?
10-4. Let's do
when
that.
When would we do the soapbox?
Your call. You tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. Maybe after we get back, Uncle Moby's got a winky.
All right. So
I needed to share that.
Let's save it going into a break. So you pick your break, and we'll save it and do it going.
So
into
not
a
coming
break.
out of a break, you think?
No. It's
break.
best going into a break.
Into a break, like the top of the hour.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
Is that a break at the top of the hour?
Yes.
That is a break there. Matter of fact, it's right in the middle of the show, the break.
Yes.
That'd be a good place to put it, right in the middle of the show.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, TikTok users.
Yes.
By the way, TikTok's going to dick around. They're going to Moby Dick around and get taken away from people in America because Trump's going to say, nah, I ain't going to put up with that crap. But TikTok users are using nail files to reshape their teeth. Oh, man. So if you're starting to see vampires around, think about it. Dentists are going, what are you idiots thinking? To dentists' horror, TikTok users are reshaping their teeth with nail files. Dang, brother. Of course, the dentists, I don't know why they'd have such a problem with it because all that's doing is creating money for them.
Dentist needs a new boat.
I got to pay for that college education for them kids. Go ahead. I got to pay.
2 minutes. Back at you on fistfulofradio.com and Facebook and YouTube.
Dry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry. If your basement's damp, don't take a chance.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
If your crawl space is wet, one call and you're set.
Call EverDry Waterproofing.
Call EverDry today. We make the moisture go away. Go to EverDryAtlanta.com. Okay. EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
I got back just in time.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Also on the web at carsforkids.com. That's Cars with a K. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a free vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
I had to sing along with that. You know why?
Why is that?
Mary Beth hates that commercial. We hear it on the radio.
Well,
she hates it.
It's a charitable organization, but I
get it. I did that, but I bet it'll be played on the radio, and Mary Beth will reach up and turn the radio off.
So will I.
Really?
Yes, I hate it too.
Man, don't say that because it's a charitable.
It is a charity. It's a good
you
cause.
Hard-hearted son of a gun.
I know it's a good
Notice
cause.
I said to Steve's mom, I said son of a gun, honey.
But
what?
But here's the thing about advertising. You know this as well. Irritating things work.
Yeah.
Things that irritate you work in advertising.
That's the only reason the Moby Show's been able to stay on for so many years. I got it. Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you. Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Carrie Underwood has apologized to her husband, Mike Fisher, and to their children for not mentioning them in her ACM Awards acceptance speech. She said, "I'm sorry, but I do love my children and my husband." I'm sure you do, baby. You know, it's like on the liner notes from my first CD. I didn't think Jeannie, who was my fiance at the time, who sang harmony on one of the songs, I didn't think her in the liner notes. And when I told her about that, that just gave her something else to be pissed off about. Of course, she got to keep the ring. You know, you think the very least she could do it. Oh,
you know what? I forgot to mention this to you when we talked about the ACM Awards.
What's that, buddy?
You would have loved this. Eric Church has a song out now called Stick That in Your Country Song. And he did a version where he began the song with Johnny Cash.
Oh, really?
Reciting Ragged Old Flag.
Oh, Ragged Old Flag.
It was so good. It was so good.
He began. That is the beginning of Eric Church's song, Stick That in Your Country Song.
Correct, yeah.
Wow, I know there's a message in that. I want to hear that. That's a song, right? Stick That in Your Country Song.
Yeah, but
we can't play it because it's copyrighted material.
Exactly.
And Facebook would
and probably YouTube too. So,
as we continue to grow, there's more places that can shove it up our butt.
That's right.
If we don't watch our ace,
we don't want to get flagged. But you can go out and find it on the web and search for it. If you missed it on the ACMs on Wednesday night, it was really gave me goosebumps.
In Your Country Song, huh?
It gave me goosebumps, especially the Ragged Old Flag.
Is that the first time you'd heard the song? Stick That in Your Country Song, because I've heard the title.
I've heard the song, but Eric Church combining Johnny Cash with Ragged Old Flag into that song.
So it's not at the beginning of the Eric Church song.
No, it's not. It's not at the beginning of Eric Church's song, but for the broadcast on Wednesday night, he put it at the beginning of the song.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I wish I'd have seen that. Can I find that online?
Yes, you can somewhere.
Can I really?
Yes.
Will you help me? I need your help, Steve. What? You're rolling your eyes at me.
Get your daughter to help you. Your 18-year-old daughter. She can find it.
She's not
for
18 yet, and her boyfriend's here. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah. I looked in the guest room this morning just to be sure. Yeah, he was there.
Okay, good. Yeah, you'll be busy for the next week as long as he's there.
That's right. He's here till next Thursday.
Yeah.
The boyfriend unit. Okay, fine. They're both. Grace will be 18 on the 21st of October. And what's his name? Blake. I think he's 18 already. I don't know. Buddy, I'm telling you. But I do check on them when they go up in her room and watch movies and stuff. I check on them from time to time, unannounced.
That's good. That's smart.
Hello.
Very smart. Very
That's
smart.
the door.
Yes.
Hello.
Very smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
but Blake, I think he's very respectful of me. And I not that he's afraid of me at all. I think he's respectful. And I'm glad for him to be Gracie's boyfriend. You know,
he seems to be a nice kid.
You met him, yeah.
Yeah, nice kid.
He is a nice kid. I wish he'd get a haircut.
Needs a haircut. Damn. You're right.
He looks like Steve Perry from the band Journey.
That's all right.
And he's in a rock band over in North Carolina. I think that's the only reason. I think Grace is a groupie. How did that happen? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, Chris Seckinger left a comment on our Facebook page.
The Trump administration just announced they will not allow any new downloads of TikTok as of Sunday amid national security concerns. Woo! That's like a full-fronted attack to China right there.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. That's good, buddy. I'm sorry. I was looking at it too, and you had it too, and you're right. But okay. But I saw it. Thank you. I'm sorry if I took away from what you wanted to do, Steve.
No, that was
you were adding to the art of the program.
The art. This is art. This is weird art. Weird art.
You the bird that first said that to me a week or so ago.
Yeah,
you know what? This is art. What we're doing is art.
It's
that's what you said.
It's like painting. What we do every day is we could never recreate what we do every day. We could never recreate it again on a daily basis.
It's not very specific like a paint by number set.
Yeah.
But imagine if you've got a beautiful paint by number set that you've spent 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. This number. Oh, I forgot this number's up here. I didn't get that one filled in. Oh, here's this number. Oh God, that's a lovely shade of blue. Oh God, yeah. Oh, here's a green one over here. This, and then you come back with, like, say, a quart of paint and throw it up on me.
Whee! Every painting is different. Every day is different.
Every day is different. But Steve Mitchell says this is the art of the Moby and Mitchell broadcast extravaganza.
That's right.
That's lovely. Johnny Cash, my all-time favorite singer. Who has Huss Taylor said that too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right. Is that the second time he's written this morning today? Okay. Almost said this morning. But Carrie Underwood apologized for not mentioning Mike Fisher and their kids in her ACM speech. But also, I wanted to tell you the ACM Awards on what night it was, a couple nights.
Wednesday
night.
Yeah.
Their ratings were great.
They were?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that. They were strong ratings. CBS's delayed Academy of Country Music Awards dominated the airwaves Wednesday night. It said Wednesday right here.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Wednesday night, the award show delivered, where'd I put it? There it is, 6.6 million adult viewers.
Pretty good. Pretty strong.
It's slightly off from last year's show, but last year's show wasn't delayed for any reason. Okay, got it. But it gave them, gave the network, the CBS, is that right? CBS, a sweep of the ratings for the entire evening.
Well, that's cool.
The ACMs did well. Everybody was happy with the ACM award ratings, and that makes me happy too. I bet it makes Carrie Underwood happy. I bet her husband and kids don't really give a damn. They didn't get mentioned.
Next up is the CMAs. I believe that's
October sometime.
Yeah.
Because, October, they used to say October is country music month.
Right. Yeah.
But I can't remember the last time I've heard them say October is country music month, but it used to be.
Yeah.
Did it not?
Well, yeah. It used to be, it was in conjunction with the fanfare, what it used to be called fanfare.
Fanfare doesn't happen anymore either.
Right, exactly.
Are you sure fanfare was in October?
Yeah, it used to be, everything was in October.
I am not pushing back. Oh yeah, the CMAs and fanfare were joined at the hip. Got you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. There was a lady, what time? 8 minutes still. We got time. A sweet little old lady, North Carolina. That's where Blake's from. Maybe he knows her. That'd be good because she's got money now. Gee, Moby, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Like I would know. A lady stranded with a flat tire discovered a North Carolina woman. Let me go back to the top of this. A North Carolina woman stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire had her day turned around. She called a friend of hers, Tamara Ortiz of Fayetteville, North Carolina. She had a flat tire, and she said, I had a friend come and get me. And so I said, when the friend came, she said, well, let me just check my email real quick. And this Tamara, she checked her email and found that she had won $100,000.
Dang.
Yeah, buddy. Some guy discovered a lottery ticket, $100,000 lottery jackpot. She said her plans for the money include addressing her flat tire problem. That shouldn't be an issue. and buying a new Honda Accord.
Awesome.
Well, baby girl, you know what? If you fix your flat, why do you need it? Do you need a new car? Don't go crazy buying new cars because $100,000 ain't going to go far.
No.
Now is it?
No.
Now is it? No, it's not.
Actually, 100,000 minus taxes.
You're not going to get many new cars.
So that's about.
Steve's doing math. Wait a minute. Can you smell? Take a breath. Smell like hair burning in an ashtray.
So
that's Steve doing math.
25%. So now you're talking 75 minus about
Steve,
40.
Move on, whatever.
So there you go. So
okay, a new. What's she buying? A new Honda Accord? Is that right? Buy a new Honda Accord. Yeah. How much is a new Honda Accord? Can't be that much.
25 to. You can probably spend 30 on that. 25 to 30.
You just bought a new car.
Yeah, I did.
What you got a
Chevy Blazer?
Chevy Blazer. Yeah, I like your new. I like the color. I've never been invited to sit inside of it. I've never looked through the window.
Well,
of it.
One day,
I love the color.
One day I'll come get you, and we'll go to Daddy-O's over in Sugar Hill and get us some of that liquored up ice cream.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
No.
But they got other stuff besides liquored up ice cream, right?
They got shepherd's pie and all.
I'll eat me some shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
You're buying?
Okay, whatever. Yeah. I'm sure we could probably.
Steve has other things he does where they actually give him money to do them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Not me.
Yeah.
Oh, that Mississippi show. Okay, I get to do that.
Yeah.
But okay, not much money. Not. You know what? Bottom line to that is, Mary Beth said, "Well, I'm taking Steve to lunch. Are you paying?" Trust me, I'll hear that from her. God, that woman's tighter than the bark on a tree. And
you know what? I stand corrected. Donald Philip Huffstetler, I believe he is correct. I believe fanfare used to be in June because he's correct because
June.
It was so damn hot. I think he's right. It was always in June. The first week of June. He is correct.
I believe fanfare used to be in
and
June.
The CMAs were in October. All right. So I was half right.
Half-assed.
Yeah, well.
Half-assed, right.
So just call me.
Ray Bernal said, I love my Suburban.
Yeah.
Steve don't have a Suburban. He has a Tahoe.
Chevy Blazer. By the way, free plug for Ray Bernal. He owns a limo company. If you ever need a limo, Ray is the man.
How do you know this to be true?
Because Ray took me in his limo the morning that I needed the morning I went to have my knee operated on, that I got my knee replacement.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't drive.
But how did you find him? How did you know?
I've known Ray for years. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So that he delivered.
Ray Bernal?
Yeah, Ray Bernal. He took me to my over here to Emory to have them put a new wheel.
If I need a deal on a limousine to haul me and Mary Beth around.
Yeah, you can get Ray Bernal.
My God, Ray, I don't know what you got going tonight. It's Friday night. I promised Mary Beth a date because Grace has got her boyfriend here. Come on, Ray. Reach back out.
I'm sure he'll work a deal with you.
Lori O'Brien shepherd pie is the best ever. Lori O'Brien's shepherd's pie is the best.
That's a Daddy-O's.
That's Daddy-O's, Lori O'Brien's?
Is it? Hell, I don't know. I'm
you don't know.
I'm getting stuff half-assed right today. So.
Yeah, that's right. Lori O'Brien. Where's Lori O'Brien's shepherd?
Man, I don't know. I'm getting stuff half right today.
Because what we do, see, now that we got a free limo, that's very cool.
All right then.
Say we'll get him to come get me and Steve on one night, and we'll go to Daddy-O's and get that shepherd's pie they have there. Steve is going to want the liquored up ice cream. I'll taste it, and if I like it, I like it. If I
have we done anything worth a damn here in the first hour of the show?
Probably not. No,
Yeah,
we ain't
all right.
done yet. We're almost done. But I was saying the second night for the free limo could go to Lori O'Brien Shepherd's Pie.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna get both of them, and then we will get here on the radio and to compare our consumption of shepherd's pie.
All right, fine.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Ray, I didn't know. Blah blah blah. Oh wait. Kim Potter says what?
Daddy O'Brien's. Lori O'Brien is Daddy O'Brien's wife. So Daddy-O's is.
So correct. Okay, fine.
So I was right.
Well, you think you? Oh, there you go. Boy,
oh my God! Wait a minute.
Oh, hallelujah. Okay.
She
right. Is Daddy O'Brien's wife.
There you go.
Good.
Right.
Okay. Well, you'd think then, since they got so many free plugs here on the free plugs here on the Moby and Mitchell broadcast extravaganza, they can go ahead and just fire up some and bring them to us. You only got to cook 2 shepherd's pie. Bring mine first because it'll be fresher, and then take Steve his.
All right,
that'd be okay, huh?
So anyway, did you want to do your soapbox here?
Well, is there time to do it here?
Now would be a good time because it would time out perfectly to end at the top of the hour, take a break, and begin the second hour of
Shut up,
whatever
Steve.
the hell this is.
I'm ready to go, man.
All right, then.
So early, soapbox in a minute. No. Yeah, I got to set it up first.
All right, then.
I used to do small town soapboxes every morning on the Moby in the Morning Show, 7:20 every morning ish. I never was right on time with any of it. Steve, you think you're the only one ever had to put up with that? But Mary Beth wanted me. She said, "You know what you ought to start doing? You ought to start doing soapboxes again." Because I do them every day. And I was thinking here on the Moby and Mitchell show, it's just 2 hours long. The entire program is just 2 hours. So I don't want to do a soapbox every day, but I thought once or twice a week we could do one.
Yeah.
And I was telling Steve about it this morning, and just about that, we were on some kind of video. We were looking at each other, and but it wasn't on Facebook video yet. Well, whatever the hell was on. I was looking at Steve, and he was looking at me and talking. He had the prettier view because it was me, but he took a sip out of his drink, and I noticed that on the back of his cup, there was something written there, and I said, "I bet you that's a small town soapbox written there on the back of your coffee cup." This is a Norman Rockwell picture on one side of the coffee cup of an old man and his grandson looking out to sea, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on the back side of it is the text. If you'll go ahead and start the music, Steve, we'll go ahead and get started. This is from Steve Mitchell's coffee cup this morning. Is that the only cup you drink out of?
I have others.
Okay. He stole that to women before too. So have I. Looking out to sea, the waves crash against the rocky coast as the old man shares his tales of adventure on the high seas. And the boy dreams of the day when he too will go to sea, just as his grandfather and his father did before him, looking out to sea. And that is today's first time of several that we will do Small Town Soapbox.
If you served honorably in our nation's armed forces and you're looking for a way to continue serving your fellow veterans in your community, then join AMVETS. Each year, AMVETS members volunteer millions of hours at VA healthcare facilities from coast to coast, helping to improve the lives of their fellow veterans through the VA Voluntary Services Program. AMVETS posts and departments also participate in a wide variety of community service projects, ranging from Americanism in our schools to supporting the Special Olympics and Boy Scouts of America. If you no longer wear the uniform today, you can still serve through the AMVETS by joining today at amvets.org.
Would you like to know the best places to invest your money post-coronavirus? We put together a guide, 7 stocks to own for the next year going into 2021. There are some great ideas in here that you may not have heard before and ways that you can additionally save money in income taxes if you put the best strategy together today. Go to oxygenfinancial.com and get our free guide, 7 stocks that you should own right now. Go to oxygenfinancial.com today.
Ever dry waterproofing? It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Hey, Atlanta, Shannon Burke here. Now that the flood watches have expired and the sun is back, it's time to address that leaky basement. The amount of rain Atlanta gets this time of year should have you paying attention to moisture in your home. Call the guys that I call, EverDry. As you know, moisture and water in your basement today can lead to foundation issues tomorrow, not to mention mold and mildew. The health of your family could be at stake. Have the guys from EverDry come out and conduct a free basement inspection today. Their patented process seals and encapsulates your basement and keeps it dry for years to come. Call them today, 678-741-2900, or check them out online at everdryatlanta.com. It's 678-741-2900 for EverDry waterproofing, and tell them Shannon Burke sent you.
EverDry waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
All right, we're back for another hour of whatever the hell this is that we do every hour here on fistfulofradio.com, noon to 2, Monday through Friday. Also Facebook and live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah. All right.
Just loading up a brand new box of Kleenex.
Wow, great.
In my whale dispenser.
Great.
I collect whales, you know.
We've heard.
I have a whole bunch of whales. You wish what, honey?
I said we've heard.
What?
We've heard
collect whales?
We've heard that you collect whales.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, then.
That's you know what that is?
What is that?
That's a Kleenex.
Well, that's
yeah.
That's clever.
Isn't it?
Yes.
And I had just emptied it and I needed to blow my nose, so I had to take care of that. I fixed it. It's all good now, boy.
You are
it's
welcome
all good
to
now.
You are welcome to join us on our Facebook page, Moby and
Why
Mitchell.
would you want to?
Well, because you got a no life. That's why. Like us.
That was kind of rude to say, Steve.
Well, I mean, hey.
No, I know no hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
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 Sound like Fonzie there for me.
Hey.
Wow, Ray, great info. Didn't know about the limo service. Thanks, Steve. What did Steve do? What did Steve do? Not a damn thing.
I mentioned
made us aware.
I mentioned that Ray has a limo service.
What's it called? Ray's limo service?
I don't know, Ray. I'm sure
Ray, we got to know.
Ray, if you want to give us post it there on your Facebook comments, we'll be happy to plug your free limo service.
We'll do that, Ray. I'm telling you that right now. What?
Whatever your limo service is, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah. But Ray, if you were hauling me, I would always remember the name of your service. I'm just saying, Ray. Okay.
I'm sure he.
You've known him for years, right, Steve? He probably thought you were dedicated to him to right then when you forgot the name of his damn business.
No. Shut it, please.
No.
All right.
Oh, Batman. The Batman movie is gone back into production.
Mm-hmm.
You say, like you already knew it.
I did not know.
Or you did not know?
Nope.
Why don't you say, when I say the Batman movies come back into production, you go, really? Well, gosh, Moby, tell us about it. Okay, here we go. You ready? You should see him rolling his eyes. Wait a minute. Wash your mouth off real quick so you can kiss my butt. Batman, that's not called the Batman movie. It's a movie called The Batman. And they canceled production here a few weeks ago because of coronavirus. Somebody on the crew got sick or something.
The star of the movie got it.
But you didn't know about this.
Robert Pattinson got it.
Well, go ahead. What else do you not know? You tell me you didn't know that. Go ahead then. Go ahead.
Will you continue, please? We've only got 2 hours here today.
I know. It's going back to work. Robert Pattinson. Oh, wait a minute. Steve just mentioned him.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he's been cleared to wear the cape again. After I told his mother's proud. After I guess the movie, the money that's involved in that, she probably is proud. But he tested positive for COVID-19, and that brought production to a screeching halt on the comic book movie. And now he's been cleared, and it's going to start up again. They're starting the Batman movie, which is good because I really want to see it. Okay, who played Batman? I know that. Oh gosh,
there's been several.
I know several. Michael Keaton, didn't he do it once?
He did.
You're typing again. I hear you.
I am not typing.
Yeah, you are.
I am not. I'm moving my microphone.
You were too. Oh, is that it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I thought because a fellow a while ago said, "Oh, Steve, didn't know you were." Anyhow, Wow, Ray.
So who else have been?
Oh, I
other
don't know
Batman?
who all played Batman. I'm see the guy's face, and I can't think of his name right this minute. Handsome man too. He was in something before dawn.
Okay, let me help you out.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Oh, wait a minute. Let me help you out, Moby. I've just looked it up on the internet. Got him bull hockey.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck played Batman. Okay, who else?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. That's the one I couldn't think of right there. George Clooney. Okay. And Rosemary Clooney is his mama. Did you know
That's right. I did know that.
You did know that. Of course you did, Steve.
Yes,
it's you after all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Being an asshole. I know. Okay. Go ahead.
And that's it. And Michael, like you said, Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Yeah,
Okay. Bingo. There it was. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All righty then, everybody. So again, who were they all?
George Clooney, Ben Affleck, and Michael Keaton. And now Robert Pattinson.
And Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman. Thank you. We got the ACM Awards this past Wednesday. And the Grammys are coming up this coming Sunday. Who's hosting? I bet you do know this. Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh God, Jimmy Kimmel. Yes.
Oh God, what? You did know, didn't you? Just slipped your mind a lot like me and Whistle Britches Batman there a while ago.
Right.
But then Jimmy Kimmel says he's not excited about hosting the virtual Emmys. Ooh, the late night host isn't even sure anyone will be watching. Well, somebody will be. The ratings aren't going to be what they were, but the ACMs, they had good ratings. They were very, very pleased with the ratings they had. It wasn't quite like they had last year, but they were ratings, certainly, and won the night on CBS Network. Anyhow, Jimmy Kimmel says he's not excited about hosting the virtual Emmys. Isn't even sure that anyone will be watching the program on Sunday night. He said, and I quote, "I know everyone will get crazy when I say this. You're right, you moron, don't say it. But this will probably be the lowest rating Emmys of all time. I'd bet almost anything on it. I bet he's wrong.
I bet you he's right.
The lowest rated Emmys of all time?
Yep. Actually, you mentioned.
Wait a minute. Also,
Emmys.
you're the one that thinks the aliens live below
You said
the
Emmys.
South Pole.
Is it Emmys? You said Emmys, or is it the Emmys this weekend? No.
Yeah, virtual Emmys.
Yeah.
It is Emmys.
I believe it is going to be the lowest rated.
Well, you thought it was Grammys for a minute, didn't you? You thought I had misspoke, didn't you?
For two reasons. I think it's going to be the lowest rated because it's virtual and because it's him as the host.
He's funny.
Nah, he's not funny.
I think he's funny. Don't y'all think he's funny?
I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's funny.
I think
out of all the late night hosts, I think he's the least funniest.
Oh, and who's the other ones out there that came in after Carson was not the redheaded guy.
Leno.
Now, wait, I would say Leno's a great guy.
Yeah.
I met him one time and we hit it off. I liked him. I had no doubt he wouldn't remember me, but I remember meeting him. It was a big deal. But no, you mentioned his name earlier today, some point or another. Wasn't Jimmy Kimmel because he don't look good with a beard.
Fallon?
I think you ought to say that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Jimmy Fallon.
he's all right. He's all right.
I think he's funny. You don't think he's funny?
Nah, he's all right. You
know what, Steve? We've spoiled your milk because you're used to working with me. I get it.
They're all doing lame imitations of Johnny Carson.
They all wish they were Johnny Carson.
None of them are original.
Okay.
They're all doing.
What Johnny Carson was doing a lame Jack Parr. And Jack Parr was doing a lame Steve Allen. If you go back through the history of the Tonight Show,
actually, that's not exactly correct. Because
of course it's not.
Because Steve Allen was doing something original. Jack Parr came along and did something entirely different. He did more of an interview show. If you go back and look into those,
Steve Allen had interview shows too. Though.
Yeah, but Steve,
you know what? I met Steve Allen one time. Did I ever tell you that?
No, hang on a minute. Let me finish my thought here.
Sorry.
Steve Allen did a more of a comedy variety show because he had on Don Knotts and Louie Nye and some really funny guys. Jack Parr actually sat down and talked with some people, and so it kind of had a different flavor.
Well, when you said Louie Nye and Steve yada yada, who all he had on there. So they did. Johnny Carson did that too.
Yeah, he did. But Johnny Carson was a comedian, and so he took it to a different space, place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so these guys are all doing. They're all doing limitations. Hey, let me
go ahead. Whatever, because I got something important.
Jay Raymer points out that we forgot Val Kilmer and Christian Bale.
There you go.
As Batman.
I thought there was more people than that.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot. But at least favorite Jimmy Kimmel. I wouldn't even accidentally skip over his show while channel surfing, afraid it might increase his ratings. That's pretty funny. That's good right there. Misty Reynolds said that.
Yeah.
But I like Misty said I like Jimmy Fallon. Okay, me too. You know what? Bottom line is that's a little bit of jealousy. I'd like to do that. I would suck at it, but I would like to do it. But I would suck at it. Okay. Kim Ponder said, yes, gentlemen, today is POW-MIA Day. Today is POW-MIA Day. I am really glad, Kim. Thank you. You're not only did I not remember it, I wasn't aware. Today is POW-MIA Day. A table with all military branches is set for those who are no longer with us, but never forgotten, in the Veterans Memorial Park where I currently live. You know, there was how many military events have I had the privilege and honor of emceeing? And they had the missing man table set up that had a salt shaker on it and a rose, a red ribbon. And there would be a service member that would come up in uniform while I would read this narrative that went with it. Okay, so Kim Ponder, thank you for reminding me, because it's unlike me to forget the fact that today is POW and MIA Day. A table is set with all the military branches for those who are no longer with us but are never forgotten at the Veterans Memorial Park where I currently live. Kim Ponder, thank you. I owe you big for that.
Thank you, Kim.
I appreciate that. Oh, Lordy, Mr. Mitchell. 2020's good things. Hey, the headline reads 2020's good things. You think this would be a short article? No, wouldn't you? Oh, gosh. Between the pandemic, the hurricane, my hurricanes, between the pandemic, hurricanes, reminds me, let me back up just a second. My good buddy, Bad Rod, Captain Craig Waterman from the Navy.
Yeah.
He's living in Pensacola now, where was his last duty station when he was last active as commanding officer of Naval Aviation Schools Command in Pensacola. God, I would go down there and sing the anthem for him at these graduations and holding the flag for America. I would sing that, and then they would have the cannon fire and all that. It was fun. But Bad Rod's living in Pensacola again with his wife, Ray. That's where they've retired to. Good. I hadn't been there to visit. I've been invited, hadn't been there to visit, but he was in Pensacola on Perdido Key when the hurricane hit, and they still don't have power back.
Dang.
I know, buddy. And I wrote him and asked him about it. Bad Rod, buddy, pal, my friend, do you have, I said, is the power back on yet? This was this morning. He said, no, friends north of I-10 and my nephew Cole in Pace, Florida, got their power back yesterday. I said, any speculation for restoration? He said, it will be a few days, if not a couple of weeks before restored. Too many poles totally need to be replaced. Wow. I know. But they are working on it 24/7. Yesterday, I saw trucks from Ohio, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. This is in Florida, Pensacola, Florida, Perdido Key. He said, I am keeping my refrigerator and small freezer cold off a portable generator. My freezer's full of last fall's elk and venison. Man has to have his priorities. I wrote him back and said, absolutely, my brother. We got our fingers crossed for you guys. You do know we love you. And he does.
Wow.
So anyhow, good things about 2020 thus far. We ain't done with it yet. There could be some other good things happen between now and the end of the year. Think about it. There could be. And I got my fingers crossed and my prayers have been going up humbly. But between the pandemic, the hurricanes, the fires, and the presidential election, 2020 seems to be all about bad news. There was a firefighter killed out in the West yesterday.
Wow.
They found his body. God, man, can you imagine walking up on a body? Believe it or not, there are some good things that have happened this year. Drive-in movies are making a comeback. Drive-in concerts were created too.
Yes.
Who all did drive-in concerts? I know Alan Jackson did one. Who else? Brad Paisley?
Garth.
Garth did one.
Brad is correct.
Garth, Brooks, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, got it.
New Kid.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but anyhow, drive-in movies, drive-in, okay, and drive-in concerts. Let's see, been created this year. Oh, people around the country brushed up on their sewing skills in 2020. Yeah, I guess sewing skills. That they were brushing up on their sewing skills so they could make masks for people who need them the most.
Yeah,
and sell them for a large amount of money. I'm kidding. I'm sorry that for the people that needed them the most. Americans rushed to adopt pets. Yes. And I'd do that in a heartbeat, but Mary Beth said, no, we got enough animals here. Thank you. She's including me in the count. and sure, we might have gained a little weight, but we rediscovered our love for old hobbies like baking and gardening. Baking, that's where the weight came from. And gardening, that's where Mary Beth is tired of fooling with me. She'll go out and she'll put on her cute little yellow rubber shoes and gardening gloves and go outside. I look at her out the window. She's so sweet out there doing her yard work. She's always loved doing that, regardless of what was going on in the country or in the world. Mary Beth has always loved doing her gardening. And when it's hot in the summertime, she's got her straw hat on that she wears. And to me, she's just adorable. Adorable. Well, yes, Moby, you have a very pretty wife. Well, thank you, Steve. I knew you were thinking that.
This is where you want me to compliment your lovely wife, Mary Beth?
You could.
Well,
she's sure been awful sweet to you.
She has been.
Okay.
She has been. She lent me a couple of her spatulas the other day.
Did she really?
She did.
She did. I saw you leaving with spatulas. I thought you'd stole them.
No, she gave them to me.
Okay.
For scraping stuff off of one of my tables.
Yeah, never mind. I don't care what you were scraping stuff off of. It gets gross real easy.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. I'd have loaned you some more toilet paper.
That's gross.
Yeah, you're the one that brought it up. Tomorrow is officially Talk Like a Pirate Day.
No, God.
Go ahead, Steve.
Nope, not going to do it.
Why?
Not going to do it. Because it's stupid.
It's true.
Whatever.
Do you believe that tomorrow is Talk Like a Pirate Day?
I'm sure it is, but I'm not.
The 19th of September is Talk Like a Pirate. Arg, matey.
Go ahead.
Hey, there it was.
Get it out of your
that's
system.
my entire vocabulary. That was it. It's out of my system.
Get it out of your system.
Shut up. The day has been embraced by the Pastafarian movement.
What's that?
The founder of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster cites Earth's dwindling pirate population as the clear source of global warming, and has decreed that Talk Like a Pirate Day will be observed by devout Pastafarians worldwide. Pastafarians, in case you didn't know, they wear colanders on their heads as part of their religion. And if I'd have stumbled across this again before we got into this part of the show, I would have gotten the colander or the out of the kitchen and say, Steve, you might have stolen Mary Beth's spatulas, but I got her damn colander. Moby, looks like you have lost weight, not gained weight during the pandemic. I have. I really have. A little bit, not a lot.
I have too, by the way.
Yeah, good. Good for you.
But I've noticed a lot of people. By the way, Taylor Swift on the ACMs the other night, she looks like she may have put on a few pounds.
She might be pregnant.
What?
She's not married, is she?
Not that we know of.
Okay. She might be married and she might be pregnant. You know, she's not going to be able to keep that secret for long. I didn't say it was Taylor really looking a little porky.
She looked a little.
I've gone through a big portion of my life looking porky.
Well, yeah.
As have Steve.
Well,
you.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. But as we get older, your body changes. Yeah.
Same thing with Taylor. Look at it. You can tell she's getting on up there.
Yeah. We need to stop. We need to stop.
Why? Is it time
because
already?
It's that time. All right.
But I'm not done.
Well,
Did you know? Wait, give me just a sec.
All right. Whatever.
Mr. A-hole, buddy, sir, pal, partner.
Go ahead.
Partner. I like it. Partner. Okay. This came out of an ESPN poll was taken. And they discovered that 54% of Americans, that's almost half, 54% of Americans believe there is baseball in heaven.
Yeah.
What? I saw you look around. I'm telling you right. Look, dude, don't give them any grief about that because you believe aliens live under the South Pole. Fine. Okay. But 54% of Americans believe there's baseball in heaven. What's that old joke? Yeah. Bad news. That's the good news. And the bad news is you're pitching tomorrow. All right. Go ahead. Punch us out of here.
Hey, listen, when we come back,
I
want to talk about something that was on Tucker Carlson last night. We're going to get heavy.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about something.
No, I've been losing weight, asshole.
Yeah, not that. We're going to talk about something called color revolution.
You and I talked about it before the show today.
Yeah, this is going to scare the hell out of you.
No, it won't. No,
well, it's going
to. Steve and I are on different sides of that coin.
Well, it's going to make you go, wow, what the hell is going on? It's going to make you think. It's going to make you think about what's going on right now.
Okay.
All right. Let's just leave it at that. And 2 minutes.
But we're not here to scare you, and it's not going to scare you.
Well, it's going to make you stop and think.
Whatever. Go ahead and punch out, and we'll do it coming back.
2 minutes. Back at it on fistfulofradio.com.
I'm going to go winky. Not that you needed to know that.
Thank you. Fistfulofradio.com, Facebook, and YouTube.
Ever try waterproofing? It's not dry till it's ever dry.
Hey, Atlanta, Shannon Burke here. Now that the flood watches have expired and the sun is back, it's time to address that leaky basement. The amount of rain Atlanta gets this time of year should have you paying attention to moisture in your home. Call the guys that I call, EverDry. As you know, moisture and water in your basement today can lead to foundation issues tomorrow, not to mention mold and mildew. The health of your family could be at stake. Have the guys from EverDry come out and conduct a free basement inspection today. Their patented process seals and encapsulates your basement and keeps it dry for years to come. Call them today, 678-741-2900, or check them out online at everdryatlanta.com. It's 678-741-2900 for EverDry Waterproofing, and tell them Shannon Burke sent you.
EverDry Waterproofing. It's not dry till it's ever dry.
CBD, you hear about it all over the place. There's signs on every corner telling you to get CBD at this place. Well, I encourage you to get CBD from the right place, and the right place is the Georgia Hemp Company in Sandy Springs. They've been around since long before this big CBD boom got going, and they source their products from the best places in the country. The tinctures, the oil, bath bombs, great CBD products just for you. Available in Sandy Springs, and they will ship to you wherever you are. Just use the promo code RICH10 at checkout. It's called the Georgia Hemp Company. The Georgia Hemp Company, located at 290 Hildebrand in Sandy Springs. Again, the promo code RICH10 at checkout at thegeorgiahempcompany.com.
Let me tell you about our good friends at Buckhead Pet Pals, Atlanta's premier pet sitting company. With over 20 years of experience in pet care, Buckhead Pet Pals treats your pets just like they do their own. Caring, trustworthy, and loyal, Shannon and her team provide the absolute best in pet care available in the Atlanta area. Give them a call, 404-303-0312. That's 404-303-0312. Or find them on the web, buckheadpetpals.com.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
There
it is.
There you go.
Yeah, baby. How you doing? There's a Moby and Mitchell program. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
How you doing?
We're good.
I was looking out the bathroom window out the back a while ago.
Yeah.
And I saw this little straw hat go by. Maybe best that they're doing yard work right now. It's just talking about her doing yard work. She looks so cute. I stood there and just watched her for a minute. She didn't know I was watching her, but hadn't zipped back up yet. So I just scratched and waited. But never mind.
All right.
Do I sound a little muffled?
Not necessarily.
Think about way because I during the midst there I had a Trump mask and I put it on. Yeah, I got my dang Trump mask on. You don't have one of those, do you?
I do not have a Trump.
I should bring you one. Would you like one? You bought me this T-shirt.
Sure, why not?
I said,
yeah, I'll wear it.
Fine, I'll get you a Trump.
All right,
mask.
fine.
Would you wear it? Would you wear it?
I would. Yes, I would.
Would we see? I envision. Wait a minute, take this thing out because I think I sound muffled. Wait a minute, hang on.
Yeah,
put the
it's a little
headphones on.
muffled,
What?
There was a little muffling going on.
I know
there.
there was a little bit of muffling there.
Yeah.
But in any event, the Trump mask, Grace will not be seen in public with me wearing the mask. I wore it into a restaurant one time. She took a picture of me, and then she showed me the picture. She had made it say Biden on it, and then she made it say Bernie on it. So wait a minute, I wouldn't want anybody to look at that and think that was me wearing that Biden or Bernie mask, honey. But it was a Trump mask. So you wanted to talk about, go ahead.
This thing called Color Revolution. All right.
Okay, where did you find out? This was last night on Tucker Carlson.
This was on Tucker Carlson last night. They had
who we both are fans of.
Yes, indeed. Big fans. By the way, he had the highest rated recent show on the highest rated show ever on cable television.
That's right. I like him.
Yeah.
He does a great job, and he's smart as hell.
Very smart.
Yep.
And apparently people who meet him in person, he's a real nice guy. But
I'm not surprised.
But he pisses liberals off with guests like this.
I'm not surprised about that either.
So he had a guest on last night whose name was Darren Beattie, who talked about a guy named Norm Eisen, who wrote a book called actually a playbook about something called the Color Revolution.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just play this segment here from Tucker last night about what Color Revolution is.
Ray Bernal says, "Ooh, heavy color revolution,"
and how it's very similar to what we have going on in our country. So here we go.
Okay.
For our viewers who are not familiar with the color revolutions in Eastern Europe, state as clearly as you can what you think is going on right now in this election. What's the end game for Democrats?
Yes, thank you for having me. Many have described the actions taken against Trump as a coup. And this is certainly correct, but it's a little bit general and vague. What's unfolding before our eyes is a very specific type of coup called the color revolution. It's a regime change model favored by many in our national security apparatus, particularly against Eastern European countries, to overthrow target regimes that they don't like. One model, which is not the color revolution model, is purely sending a bunch of troops into a country and removing by military force a leader you don't like. That's like the Iraq model.
Right.
The color revolution model is a little bit more delicate and subtle. It has several characteristics, but the chief characteristics of it is a combination of an engineered contested elections scenario combined with massive mobilized protests, which they call, as a term of art, peaceful protests and acts of civil disobedience. If that sounds familiar, it gets even better. It's not only the same strategies and tactics used against Trump that's used against Eastern European dictators that our national security apparatus doesn't like. It's literally the same people who are color revolution professionals who have a long history of using these same tactics against foreign leaders they don't like to use against democratically elected President Donald Trump. It's the same people using the very same playbook. Now, I'd like to talk about one of the key figures in this operation, a nexus point not only between color revolutions overseas and the color revolution against Trump, but a nexus point between lawfare and mass mobilization and so-called peaceful protests. This is a man by the name of Norm Eisen. Norm Eisen is a key legal hatchet man, Democrat operative, former Obama ethics czar, believe it or not. And he is also a key architect of nearly every effort to censor, sue, impeach, and overthrow the president. He is the author of, in fact, a color revolution playbook, literally called the playbook. And one of the items he calls for in his playbook to overthrow regimes overseas he doesn't like is engineering election fraud scenarios, using election fraud to engineer mass protests to question the legitimacy of the target leader. Norm Eisen has a long and checkered history going all the way back to his days at Crew, which is a lawfare arm. He's been behind over 180 lawsuits against Trump. He authored 10 articles.
All right, so you get the gist of there. So
yeah, okay. I wonder if you're going to let it keep playing and playing and playing. Go ahead, see what you're going to say about it.
What's more to say? He outlined what's going on. This guy's, by the way, I recognize this guy's picture.
Okay, you recognize his picture. You've seen him before.
I saw him all over the impeachment hearings. He led the impeachment hearings for the Democrats.
He led the impeachment hearings for the Democrats, but he was unsuccessful.
Right.
Trump wasn't impeached. You know what? And that's all bull hockey right now. And the fact that Tucker had him on, let people like you and I argue with each other about this. No, screw this guy. No. The Trump administration has done a wonderful job. God bless the Trump administration.
But it's
and will be reelected on the 3rd of November. And after that, there will be some people talking and hollering and everything. And the people that we saw rioting back here several weeks ago, they're going to be rioting again. They're not going to go away. You know what? Nor should they have to. This is a country of free speech, and that free speech must be upheld, even at the cost of the lives of the people that are upholding it. God bless America, and God bless the freedoms that we have here. But God damn those that think those freedoms should be taken away, and they're right, and everybody else that doesn't think like them is wrong.
I'm in firm agreement with you, but it's important to realize what's behind what's going on. A contested election scenario.
Oh, yeah.
And the peaceful, quote unquote, peaceful protests
were anything but.
Exactly.
We're not stupid. It was peaceful.
Is part of a design by this guy, a Democratic operative. It's part of a plan, the color revolution that's been used overseas by our intelligence agencies.
Unsuccessful plan, but it hadn't been used against us.
It's underway here. Just FYI, I'm just saying it's a plan in operation right now. Whether it's successful or not remains to be seen. But it's underway right now in this country.
Okay, whatever. That's what you think should frighten us. And we should be aware. When we went into this break, but you said it's going to scare the hell out of you.
It should scare the hell out of me.
No. Go ahead and let it piss you off. And stand your ground.
Right. Piss me off. Yes. Just be aware
and reconfirm the fact that we need to stand our ground.
Yeah, exactly.
These United States of America have always withstood all people that wanted to take it down, and that's all this son of a bitch is doing, is trying to take down America.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to let that happen. Personally, what can I do to fight it? I'd like to think that the military will fight it. I'd like to think that right-thinking Americans will fight it. And to hell with this guy. I don't care what he's done. But he, like you said, he was all behind that impeachment. So, impeachment didn't work, did it? Because there are more people that feel like we do than feel like they do, and to hell with them. To hell with them.
I agree. I'm with you. But it's important to know what's behind all this. Yeah, I mean, you just can't.
What do you mean? What's behind it?
These peaceful protests, they just didn't decide to go protest. This was by design.
It's anything but peaceful.
Exactly. It's all by design.
And then they bust up windows out of stores and go in the stores and steal shit. You know what? That's thieving. They
just didn't decide to go protest. There was a plan. This was a plan. What you're seeing now is a plan.
Whatever, Steve.
This is a plan.
Steve is the one that believes that the aliens live below the South Pole.
A contested election, that we've been talking about, that we're all afraid of, is a plan. Peaceful protest is a plan.
But I'm not afraid. Being afraid is a wrong.
No, you should be concerned, but it's a plan. You should be concerned, but you should be concerned because there's a plan behind all this. That's what you should be concerned about.
Okay,
and so this guy was talking about the man behind the plan. All right, so there you go.
One man behind the plan.
Yeah, the guy who wrote the book on it, and he's
What's the book called?
It's called The Playbook. The Playbook.
Yeah.
The Playbook for the Playbook about color revolution. And he's a Democrat operative, key Democrat operative.
And was big part of the impeachment.
That's right. So he's a key Democrat operative. And so
I wonder what he was doing during the Clinton impeachment. I wonder if he was on Clinton's side.
That's a good question.
Is he really?
He's well connected in the Democrat Party. So you have to wonder if the Democrats are behind. Oh, well, I mean, hey, we all know the answer to this. The Democrats are behind this whole scenario that we've just talked about.
There
dude.
You go. Well, maybe
the contested
go ahead.
The contested election and the peaceful protest in the streets.
Okay. Anything but. Color Rev Raymond Bernal, your friend, right? The guy that owns the limo company, is going to be hollering you and not me. Hollering me and not you is what I should have said.
Yeah.
Color Raymond said, color revolutions are expensive. $5 billion in the case of Ukraine, and are typically orchestrated by a public-private partnership comprised of government agencies such as State Department and M16 and or CIA,
MI6,
combined with private funding and non-governmental organizations.
Yeah.
Okay. Phil Ott says free speech, yes, but not free looting and riots. No, there needs to be prosecutions there.
Yeah.
That needs to be stopped. And hopefully President Trump will bring in the troops, even if the governors and mayors don't like it. If he calls for the Insurrection Act before the election of November 3rd, it says Seymour, Phil Ott's writing this thing. He can do that. Yeah, baby, the Insurrection Act. He can. And Steve Rambernal says Steve's right.
Of course I am.
It's a planned process. Of course I am. Look at you. What an asshole. Steve's right. It's all a planned process by the left to retain power lines and money. Okay. The rioting and looting is also part of the process to purposely create chaos for the Republican administration. You know what? No. The aliens are not living beneath the South Pole. We're not under, even if we are under attack, we are certainly up to the task. And what? What?
They may not be under the South Pole, but they're here.
Yes,
they're here.
Whatever.
There may be one living on your street, pal.
There may well be, because I've always wondered about that guy. You know what? You may be right. I know who it is.
Yeah,
that son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. He won't call for insurrection before November 3rd. That's what Dems want him to do.
Oh, yeah. They've accused him of being a dictator already. But wait till he gets after he gets elected. He's going to drop the hammer.
Well,
yeah,
he can put up with that crap after the election.
Absolutely, he should.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right. So sorry to get heavy on you there, but it was worth talking about.
It wasn't that heavy now, but I was glad for you to do it. I knew what you were going to do, and I was glad for you to do it because I wanted to stand up to you and let you know. I don't think it's as bad as you think.
You didn't stand up to me. You were kind of agreeing with me. You just
kind of agreeing. I know.
You didn't stand up. You didn't disagree. But we just disagreed. We disagreed on the fear factor part of it, where you were concerned. You were concerned about it. You were just you
were concerned about it.
I'm concerned. You should be. You are concerned about it deep down, but you have a. You're confident that it won't be successful. I am kind of confident it won't be successful.
It won't destroy it. It won't even be a black eye for America.
But
we've had tons of black eyes.
But it is important to know that none of this is just happening. By
I wonder back in the Vietnam War, those protests, were those organized as well?
Oh,
there was a movement behind that.
Oh, I mean, man.
Yeah,
of course
sure.
It was. Of course it was.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course it was.
What else you want to talk about?
This is all organized too. And now
it's all damn organized.
Of course it is, dude. Come on, get serious. Be real.
I am serious. Bottom line is, I think they want us to be afraid. The other side wants us to be afraid, and we're not afraid.
Yes, they do.
Nor should we be. Yes, they do. But we shouldn't be, nor should we be.
I agree. But it's important to be aware of what's going on. You got to be a smart citizen. I'm not saying you're not a citizen. I'm not saying you're not a smart citizen, but you got to be aware.
Kind of implied it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he did. Didn't you hear him imply it?
I did not. No, but you just got to be aware of what's going on because these are weird times going on right now. All right. And that's it for the heavy portion of the show. Now I'll tell you what, now would be a good time to talk and come out with something silly.
It's time to take a break right now.
Yeah,
why don't we take that break and then come back?
That's a great idea.
Bye.
Okay, bye. All right. 2 minutes from now, back on
2 minutes.
Fistful of Radio.
Shut up right now, but I ain't gonna. All right.
Fistfulofradio.com.
Fistfulofradio.com. That's right.
2 minutes.
Steve's an asshole. Steve's an asshole. Go ahead.
Dickhead.
If you served honorably in our nation's armed forces and you're looking for a way to continue serving your fellow veterans in your community, then join AMVETS. Each year, AMVETS members volunteer millions of hours at VA healthcare facilities from coast to coast, helping to improve the lives of their fellow veterans through the VA Voluntary Services Program. AMVETS posts and departments also participate in a wide variety of community service projects, ranging from Americanism in our schools to supporting the Special Olympics and Boy Scouts of America. If you no longer wear the uniform today, you can still serve through the AMVETS by joining today at amvets.org.
Would you like to know the best places to invest your money post-coronavirus? We put together a guide, 7 stocks to own for the next year going into 2021. There are some great ideas in here that you may not have heard before and ways that you can additionally save money in income taxes if you put the best strategy together today. Go to oxygenfinancial.com and get our free guide, 7 stocks that you should own right now. Go to oxygenfinancial.com today.
Waterproofing, it's not dry till it's ever dry.
Hey Atlanta, Shannon Burke here. Now that the flood watches have expired and the sun is back, it's time to address that leaky basement. The amount of rain Atlanta gets this time of year should have you paying attention to moisture in your home. Call the guys that I call, EverDry. As you know, moisture and water in your basement today can lead to foundation issues tomorrow, not to mention mold and mildew. The health of your family could be at stake. Have the guys from EverDry come out and conduct a free basement inspection today. Their patented process seals and encapsulates your basement and keeps it dry for years to come. Call them today, 678-741-2900, or check them out online at everdryatlanta.com. It's 678-741-2900 for EverDry Waterproofing, and tell them Shannon Burke sent you.
EverDry Waterproofing, it's not dry till it's ever dry.
Yeah. I wish we knew how many people were looking. Yeah, we do. Okay.
Say what?
We're looking at us on Facebook. That's it. Cause see, I put another mask on. It's my X-ray mask. Hi, everybody. Okay.
You're ready for Halloween now?
No, well, no. But you know, there's not going to. Is it going to be a Halloween this year?
Well, there ought to be.
Well, they ought to be. Yeah. But trick or treating, are parents going to let their kids trick or treat this year?
Well, the good parents will.
Okay. So we should be ready for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to Michael Hopkins, who's calling right now? Do you want to check
in a second? In a second. Okay. Can you put him on hold? Can you answer and put him on hold?
I'll answer, and we'll get to him in just a second. All right, so he can hear what we're talking about.
Don't turn him up.
All right, fine.
The rioting and looting is also part of the process to purposely create chaos for the Republican administration.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell over it. My Republican folks, y'all are funny. The writing, okay, Republican, he won't call for insurrection before November 3rd. That's what the Democrats want him to do, I guess. That's why they had bricks, fireworks, and frozen water bottles staged all the Democrat cities.
That's right.
Phil Ott says that's what I'm thinking. That after the election, he will drop the hammer on Antifa and BLM.
Yep.
We can't afford to allow this to continue. Time to show some tough love.
Yeah.
Amen. No, he'll have nothing to lose. Trump, he don't need to let that. No. He don't need to. When his administration is over, he will retire from being 8 years a president and be very proud of himself, as he should be.
Yeah.
I hope at some point I get to see Melania, take 2, Melania in a bathing suit, in a bikini.
Okay, yeah,
it says here, no, he'll have nothing to lose. There's Melania, boy, because I'd like to come and say, Melania, I want you to know I'm interested. Who is this guy?
That's you.
I know. It's my son. Hey, Jonah. Going well. I'm going to turn you up. You're on the air with us. Me and Steve are here, buddy.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize what time it was.
Well, it's 1:45. We're gonna end at 2:00. That's quite all right. Say hi to Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hello. Hey, Jonah. He can't hear me.
No, he can't hear you. You're right. He said, "Hey, Jonah, how you doing?"
There we go. I'll tell you. Well, I'll let y'all get back to entertaining the masses.
Wait a minute. Entertaining the dozens. Entertaining the dozens. And you
tens of people.
You tell and you tell my very sweet soon-to-be daughter-in-law that I said hey and I loved her.
I will. I'm actually on my way to picked her up.
And when you see her little darling girls, her little babies, you hug them for their Papa Moby, would you?
I promise I will.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too. Yeah, baby.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, man. Perfect. Man, I've trained that kid.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, Lynn Henry said, "Hey, Jonah, that quick. How about that?"
Let's talk to Michael Hopkins. He's been on hold.
Okay. He's been holding for a while.
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I thought that I would toss out a question to you and get your reaction. Over the years, you both interviewed a lot of people. Who would you say was somebody that you anticipated was not going to be a good person, but you just went ahead for the politics of it and you interviewed them and they really surprised you and turned out to be a lot nicer than you thought? And who was somebody that was so obnoxious you thought was a good person that when you interviewed them, you just decided to confront them on the air, knowing that you'd probably burn the bridges and never get to interview
this
them
is
again?
Definitely a question from Moby.
I was sitting here thinking, boy, this is a question for Steve. All right.
No, this is a question for Moby.
Do you know what? Lily Tomlin, I thought we really hit it off. We really did not hit it off. She hated me. And you know what? Matter of fact, she walked out of the studio. See you, Lily. And she, you know what? She never one time called to get rebooked. That didn't happen. And the one that I like the most, when I think about the one I like the most, Billy Ray Cyrus was as good a guy, just a fine a man as I think I ever met. I really liked him. Does that answer your question? How'd I do?
You did okay.
Yeah, wasn't what I was expecting, Mo.
How
you doing, Michael?
Question. I noticed that it kind of died down just as quickly as it came up. I saw on Channel 2 Action News the other night, they had a report of a videotape of a confrontation between Hosea Williams' grandson and a state trooper. And he smarted off to the state trooper and then ran from them. And then eventually they blocked him, I think, and then they got him. But I just wondered if you had seen what I was talking about.
No, I haven't seen, but it's obviously just racist. Yeah, they just did it because he was black.
It just, I mean, they keep setting up
I thought he was saying
police
something to say
and
to
they
that.
expect that the public's going to keep buying this crap.
No, they're not. They're not. Did he identify himself as Jose Williams' grandson? He got pulled over. Did he say, "Wait a minute, now I'm Jose Williams' grandson"? Did he say that?
He didn't do anything like that. Apparently, he had his girlfriend. They folded in a clip of they apparently were at a protest earlier, not on that same day, but just a few weeks earlier. And the girlfriend got slammed, I think, on the hood of a patrol car, and he claimed that he was afraid that they were going to attack him. And if you see, the trooper was he was speeding was the issue, and that's why
he got. Oh, wait a minute, he was breaking the law, and they pulled him over.
He got pulled over for speeding and not wearing a seatbelt.
Oh, two offenses.
He was smarting off to the police. He goes, "I ain't gonna play with you, bro. I ain't gonna play with you, bro."
This punk said that to the troopers. Wait a minute. The Trump said that the punk said to the troopers, "I ain't gonna play with you, bro." He said that to him.
Yes, it's on camera. They played the I guess the body cam of it.
Yeah, I guess. I ain't going to play with you, bro. Steve, did you see that?
I did not, but I was just going to say, if he said that to the trooper, full stop, end of discussion.
That's it.
Game over.
When
you do that,
that's exactly
when you do that.
God bless law enforcement.
Yeah.
Michael? Have you looked at the Facebook today? Moby and Mitchell Facebook page. Have you seen the shirts we're wearing? Well, look at it, because Steve brought me this shirt and brought it to me yesterday. And he had it on the other day, and I noticed it. It's a very pro-police shirt. And Steve, what it's called? Do you have it in front of you? What it's called?
Super. Steve? It's the name of the shirt is a Super Police Carbon Onyx. That's the name of the shirt.
Super Police Carbon Onyx, and it looks like the Superman logo, but it's an American flag, and one of the stripes is blue in support of law enforcement. And God bless law enforcement. And Hosea Williams' son, I ain't gonna play with you, bro. Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Bring it on. Yeah, go ahead and call you right now. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
And when you get downtown, you can call your lawyer. How'd that be?
Jeez. Yeah. Well, That's man, the rule number one, follow the instructions of the officer. You'll be okay. You'll be just fine.
Even if he does something to piss you off, you will deal with that at another situation. But there on the scene is not a place you're going to change his mind. Or bottom line, he's probably made up his mind how this is going to go.
Right.
Before, when he first turned on the lights, he knows how it's going to go. There's several different things that could happen, and it's up to you if it's something pleasant or not. How unpleasant it is entirely up to you when he turns on the lights.
A speeding ticket is just a ticket, and he made it worse by smarting off to the officer.
And then when the cop looks down, he says, "You're not wearing your seatbelt. If they want to add on some charges, sure he can. You know what you did? Well, you weren't in your seatbelt either.
Well,
whatever." Anyhow,
not very smart.
God bless everyone that chooses law enforcement for a career.
Yeah.
And the officers that were shot the other day is Los Angeles suburb, right? The deputy sheriffs, and the lady the female officer, the older of the two, is out of the hospital now, and the younger of the two is still in the hospital in intensive care and probably will be okay. God bless those in law enforcement. God bless those in law enforcement. Amen. And if you don't believe that, kiss my butt.
Hey, Michael, how are you feeling these days? You all right? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. I need to bring you up. Go ahead. Say again, please.
I said, not tip top, but I'm getting there. I had the surgeon call me yesterday, and he told me to expect a few weeks of this.
Yeah.
So it looks like
did they get it out?
For where I feel back at 100% is going to be probably a month from the date of the surgery.
Are you okay? Are you? Did they get all of them? Did they get all these kidney stones?
They got all of them.
Okay,
good,
about damn time. If you'd have went to that good doctor to begin with, they'd have got them all the first time. I'm just saying.
Yeah. By the way, I have a flag in front of my house that's exactly like Mike Brooks's flag. It's a police flag. It's a big flag with a blue stripe through the middle of it.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome,
very
man.
good. Very, very good.
Michael, thanks for calling,
bless.
man. We appreciate you. Thanks for listening, buddy. Hope you get better. Take them drugs. That's what they give them for you. Give them to you.
Wait a minute. No.
Many of them.
Wait till you feel better and then take them. You'll enjoy you'll enjoy them more.
Okay.
All right. He didn't. I don't think he understood what you're saying there.
Yeah,
right.
what I'm saying is,
I understand. No, I feel like I need them when I need them.
Yes,
So
okay. But to take as few of them as you can, and when you feel better, you'll enjoy them more.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying much about anything right now because that shit hurts. I understand. I got it.
Yeah.
But later on, when it doesn't hurt anymore, if you got one or two left, you'll enjoy the buzz. I'm just saying.
It's all about the buzz.
You guys have a great weekend.
Thank you, Michael.
You bet. You too.
Really
God bless.
Enjoy you.
Thank you so much. And with all due respect to Mike Brooks, I'd like to say if he has a flag flying in his front yard that's anything short of a Stars and Stripes American flag, I'm not a big fan of that. I've seen flags on flagpoles that's got the blue stripe down them. It's for law enforcement. That's good, and I'm glad you do that. But the American flag in front of my house is the red, white, and blue American flag, and will always be. And I think that's important.
Thank you, Mike.
That we all sing from the same sheet of music along those lines. And if you don't, that's okay too. That's America. You do whatever you want to do. My flag will always be just the red, white, and blue flag. And if I had one with a blue stripe down it, I don't think I'd put it up my flagpole. Just me.
All right. Thanks, Michael. We'll see you later. Have a good weekend, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
I thought it was already gone. I'm sorry.
That's all right. See you later. Have a good weekend, buddy. Thanks for calling.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
I thought you'd already pulled the plug on him. I didn't know he was still there.
No.
But in any event, and to Mike Brooks, I'd say, hey, God bless that you're doing that because you're patriotic, and that's how you show your patriotism. And it's America, and you can show it any way you want to. It's America. But I would not put anything but a red, white, and blue Old Glory up the flagpole in front of my house. FYI.
All right.
That's just me.
We're about to wrap this thing up here.
Damn, it's almost done.
I know.
I hope I didn't piss Brooks off. I didn't intend to.
No, I think you understood. You're a red, white, and blue guy. I get it.
I am a red, white, and blue guy, and would recommend that we all be a red, white, and blue guy. Okay, let's talk about the.
We got about a minute. You got about a minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
Oh God, let me look. Here's the thing about shy bladder. I could talk about your shy bladder.
Okay, great.
It's up to you. Some people cannot pee in a public restroom. I can. Steve, can you?
Yes.
Yes, I can. By gosh, public. If there are any other people in the public bathroom, some people just can't pee in there. Well, better that than in the parking lot. But that's called shy bladder. The exact cause of shy bladder is still being debated. Yeah, boy, how many times have I? Right. I mean, I will open the back door, the back door of my vehicle and the front door of my vehicle and stand between them when nobody else can see. And I'll stand right there and pee. And Mary Beth will say, I don't believe you, honey, but I got to go. I had to go. When you got to go, you got to go. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Consider, but the cause of shy bladder is still being debated. It's considered a type of phobia or social anxiety disorder. No. That's why God give us parking lots. I'll stand between the trucks and pee. Okay. 7% of Americans live with shy bladder. Okay. I came out of webmd.com. 7% of Americans can't, buddy, I tell you what, I can. I could get in a parking lot and I'll find a place to hide.
That is too much information.
Well, you said we only had a minute left. So
now we're going to say goodbye.
Oh, fine.
Bye. But hey,
I heard the music.
Thank you for listening to us. We'll be back Monday.
We'll never understand why, but we are grateful.
And the video will be available right away on Facebook.com/Moby and Mitchell.
Everyone that serves law enforcement, firefighters, EMT, and military have chosen to put the life, everyone else over there. Oh, boy, put their life. Yeah, over their own.
Thank you for
they deserve every ounce of respect that we can be given.
We appreciate you for listening.
Jay Raymer said that.
We appreciate you listening. Hey, buddy, thank you. Good week.
Yeah, was it really?
It was a good week. Thank you for everything.
Was it a good week?
Yes,
was today
it was.
Good too?
Will you shut it? Shut it.
No, I can't.
We've got to go.
For a little bit, y'all go ahead and comment on the Moby and Mitchell website.
We're gone. Goodbye.
Bye. I love you. Love you. Bye.
You too.
Kid, blow me a kiss.
Well, no. And that's a wrap.
I told my wife don't laugh behind my back. She said I won't. The funny stuff's on the other side. Hey, if you're looking for laughs, check out the Newsmaker Line Comedy Show. Saturday, October 3rd at Houck's Grill in Roswell. Are you kidding? It's a hilarious night of comedy, impressions, and brand new parody songs.
Doesn't blink when she lies, cause she can't move her eyes. That's Pelosi. Talked for 8 hours straight, then lost her upper plate. That's Pelosi.
Safe distancing guidelines will be practiced and seating will be limited. So get your tickets now. Visit newsmakerline.com or call 678-829-SHOW. That's 678-829-SHOW. Houck's Grill, are you kidding? I said to the waitress, could you tell me about the menu, please? She said the man I please is none of your business.